of people take these, do not take these out. Because once this heater gets hot, these heat seize into the burner ring. And you might get 2 or 3 out, but eventually one's going to strip on you. And you really don't have to. Alright, so here we got our tip cleaners for a welder. And let me see here, what number is, let me double check this. Okay, that's it right there. Number 18 in the pack. There's a lot of different little, let me just show you in here in case you've never seen one. There's a lot of different sizes for different welding tips. So we're going to do the 4th one, yeah. So it's number 18. That's the only one you need. You're going to go along and see inside. These are actually like little carburetors. These mix air right here. So what happens is where I'm cleaning this jet, down here in the bottom, I don't know if you can see it, is a little tiny hole. And we want to take this and get it down in that hole there. And it's very important that you don't make the hole any bigger than number 18. So don't just thinking that you're going to make the hole a lot bigger and it's going to get better heat, because it's going to start not mixing right and it's going to be inefficient. Now what actually happens here is the gas comes up through the jet. See these holes right here? Those suck air through venturis, and this is a little mixing chamber that adds oxygen to the gas before it gets out here at the end and burns, and that's how it gets so lean. So it's very important you don't make the holes too big, because it'll run too rich and you'll be wasting fuel and the heater won't perform as good. It actually won't be hot enough. So you're going to go along and clean all the little jets out, the little holes in the jets. And then once you get them all done, the next thing I'm going to show you is real important. A lot of people think you have to use a air hose to clean these out. What I want you to do is take the burner ring, after you clean your jets out, turn it like this. Bump all the dust out of that burner ring down to that elbow. You might want to step back, Jake, look at this. Then take this and tap the dust out of it. And do it again, bump it down. You just keep doing this over and over until you get all the dust out of it that you made when you cleaned the jet out. So that's all you do there. Right, now we're going to talk about the pilot light. See, we've got it out now and you can see it better. Right here's the striker. And Dwayne Oxley has come up with some type of little modification. I was talking with Rex today at Little Giant before I made the video. I was letting him know I was going to make this video. Dwayne, you'll have to post what you got here. Rex said you had some kind of little modification on the striker here, so make sure you add on what you got there. Like I said, Dwayne Oxley's using these now. This is the actual pilot light assembly here. And the flame shoots out both sides. This side lights the burner ring. This side maintains heat on the thermocouple. Now I'm going to show you something here. Let me get my line wrench. Remember the little brush I had? And I'll show you what I need, what the little brush here is for. Okay. Now we got right here is the let's see here. What we got right here is the pilot light orifice. A lot of people's never taken this off. I just want to show you what it is. So again, we use our 7/16 line wrench. We're going to pull this orifice off here. Okay, I removed the pilot light tube. Let me put a 1/2 inch line wrench here. Okay. Right here is your orifice, pilot light orifice. This is what regulates the gas going into the pilot light. Now, if your heater's fairly old, this will get rusted right here, down inside here, and you will need to blow that out with compressed air if it's fairly old, but it doesn't cost but about $25 to replace that, so it's not that big a deal. But what I wanted to show you here is the pilot light orifice. Now this pilot light orifice has two extremely tiny holes in it. They're so tiny you can't hardly see them. There's two holes right there. And I don't know how close can you get into that, Jack? Is it still blurry? Just, okay, right there, hold it right there. There's two little tiny holes there, and I mean, they're so tiny, there's nothing to go in there. And you don't want to make those holes any bigger under no circumstances. So that's why I like to get these little brushes. Because these brushes have little tiny bristles. And then I can take that little tiny bristle and I can clean that pilot light orifice holes out. And you can actually see through it, hold it up to the light. I don't think we're going to get anything, but and just make sure those little tiny holes are clear. That's something to do while you got the burning out. So I'll just go ahead and let's get this back together.